Hello, 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 hello. Hello, my name is Wyatt Hedgehog, drums, eyeglasses, drums.
Come up with your joke yet?
Wyatt. Yeah, do you want me to save it? Or?
Yeah, save it.
All right, cool.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be just a very lame short one, so maybe I'll tell two. Hello, drums, jokes and drums. 1 minute, 8 seconds. Boo, boo, boo. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello.
What you did today.
Hello.
Hey, what's your favorite TV show?
A favorite TV show? Ooh.
1 minute.
It's either New Girl or Cheers.
Why do you like it?
Why do you like it?
Good evening and welcome to the final episode of Season 4 of Summit Sessions Live. I'm your host, Carrie Brewer. We're coming to you live from Moore Hall Studios at the one and only Central Michigan University. This is a student-produced program that's broadcasting live on MHTV and our YouTube live channel. You can also tune in to 91.5 The Mountain right now. Our stellar audio mix is brought to you by the coolest kids around over at Moore Media Records. Looks like they have a head start on the season finale celebrations. Tonight we're going to be hearing from alternative punk band The Screaming Mimes and then the hip-hop group Children of the Night. And we'll have time to answer any questions you at home send in for them. So be sure to tweet us any questions or comments you have at summit_sessions, or if you're watching on YouTube, leave us your thoughts in the comments section below. Who knows, we might even ask the guests your question. We're kicking things off with the Screaming Mimes from right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Mark Johnston is on guitar and vocals, Brendan Becker is on bass, and Wyatt Valance is on drums. Here's the Screamin' Mimes with Piece of Cake on Summit Sessions Live.
Tripped and broke her arm in butterfly water. Well, sir, congratulations, you are not the father. If I could take her anywhere in town, I'd take her to the pound. I love you. Not I need you. What? change. If I am alive, then I want them to be strange. Play my music in the basement every gosh darn day. Everybody hates the dog until it runs away. I don't know what to say to wash these blues away. I'll wait right here. It's only one more year. Thank you all for having us here, and thanks for tuning in. If you're out there tonight, this next song is called I'm a Poser. Like the warmth that the sun may bring, but it also brings destruction. If I find you lying there, then I won't share my protection. This will not stand. This will not stand. Broadcast filled with bold-faced lies. Can't trust what you see on TV. If you don't believe the news, then why should you listen to me? This will not stand. This will not stand. Tune in to watch it fall down. You don't have to say you like it. Feeds is around your throat, 'cause nothing worth having is free. If you don't know the path you take, then do what makes you happy. Should've known that we're gonna mess my name up. No respect for the ones who raised ya. Cog in the machine can watch you grow. We're sorry, son, but we have to let you go. Not this time. I won't go down, so we
Bennett and I are going to switch guitars, so here's a joke from Wyatt.
What's up, y'all? My name is Wyatt. I've got 2 really bad jokes for you. What do you call an old snowman?
What?
Water. Ha ha ha. Why is it always so cold at baseball stadiums? Because there's some really big fans there.
Ha ha.
And got time for one more. What do you call a puddle with the corn in it? Corn? Carrot. Dang it. An old snowman. All right.
Thank you. That was the comedic stylings of Wyatt Valance. Check him out on his next comedy tour. This next one's a song by him. You don't see what I need, but when you leave I feel like I can't breathe. So tell me, why should I stay? You just neglect me, forget me, shut me out. So won't you sit there and shut up and let me tell you what you know? You don't know, you don't know. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. I need a place where I can ventilate my thoughts and frustrations. 'Cause I have no patience. The earth will keep spinning, rotating, just like my head. So sit there and shut up and let me tell you what you know. You don't know, you don't know. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't. I will end this once and for all. I will end this once and for all. No! You don't know, you don't know. You don't know, 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 you don't know.
That was What You Know from the Screaming Mimes. Thank you so much for being here. So what inspired you guys to start the band?
Well, we've all played music in one way or another since
Yeah.
probably high school,
We
grade
just,
school.
yeah, we used to spend so much time together that And since we all played instruments, might as well just start up something. We're just
Yeah.
kind of wasting free.
Waste
free
our
jam
amazing
time.
talents.
Yeah.
Totally did not.
Music's a
screw up.
great way to hang out, so
Yeah.
we hang out, we play music.
Yeah.
That's what inspires us.
Well, we're glad you all are hanging out with us tonight. So what's your favorite song to perform live?
My favorite song would be Silver. It's a song that Brendan wrote. It's just a really fantastically written song, if I do say so
Yeah.
myself, toot his horn.
Yeah. I mean, I just came up with the idea, but I think everybody like put their own spin on it once I brought it to them, and so like it just expanded into an awesome song, and I'm really happy with how they've added to it because
totally.
it just was an idea at one point, and now it's come to fruition, so it's cool.
Are we going to get to hear Silver later tonight?
Yep, you'll hear it. It'll be our last song tonight.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So talk to us about how your songwriting process goes.
Basically, a lot of times someone just comes in with a riff, like, hey, I just wrote this the other night, and then we all just kind of expand on it, and we can just jam on it for a
Yeah,
whole
it's just
day.
like a giant jam session until we find something that kind of sounds okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say your music is sounding better than okay for us tonight. Are there any projects you're working on now?
I mean, we're always working on all of our songs in one way or another. Even the songs we're playing tonight will probably change within the next couple days or months or weeks or whatever. But we actually just recorded an EP with Taraj. Big shout out to him. So that should be out later in December, and that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you all know where to find him. Now, who are your big songwriting inspirations?
Yeah. I really like every member of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, every post, past, and present member. John Frusciante was about their second guitarist, and he's a big inspiration to me. Just a crazy, crazy, talented, and awesome artist.
Mine would have to be the band Chevelle. They're a three-piece out of Chicago, and it's like they were three brothers that started a band in a garage back in the early 90s and just learned together and meshed together and grew up as musicians together, and it's really just an amazing thing to see.
My favorite musician's Brendan, so
All very inspirational people for all three of you. Are there any gigs you all have lined up for the future?
Yeah, we are playing the Crown Pub in Bay City on December 20th. We're actually going to be doing a cover show where we will become Chevelle. It should be a lot of fun. If you have some time, then feel free to come on out.
We will become Chevelle.
All right, well, y'all know where to find them, and we've got more from the Screaming Mimes coming to you on Summit Sessions Live. Our broadcast from CMU continues on MHTV, YouTube Live, and Mountain 91.5. If you liked the answers from the Screaming Mimes, then be sure to send in your own questions to us on Twitter at @Summit_Sessions or comment on our YouTube live stream. We're going to take a short break, but we'll return with more from the Screaming Mimes. We'll be right back. We would like to thank Pizzanello's Pizza for their sponsorship of Summit Sessions Live and for providing food for the crew and bands. Thank you.
What are you looking for?
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Dude, are you okay?
I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this and I will take that ride home.
Your girls have been with you through every moment of your life. And they're still with you right now. But how well do you know them?
You don't know my name.
Because of you, I feel not alone in this world. And you let me know that it only takes one person to make you feel wanted.
Welcome back to the Season 4 finale of Summit Sessions Live. We're broadcasting on MHTV, YouTube Live, and we're live on Mountain 91.5 from the School of Broadcast and Cinematic Arts right here at Central Michigan University. While you're watching and enjoying the show, be sure to send us your comments and questions for the Screaming Mimes on Twitter at Summit_Sessions. Or if you're watching on YouTube Live, leave us a comment below. We won't keep you waiting any longer, so here's the Screaming Mimes with Bias on Summit Sessions Live.
In the sand of your palm, strike through the past with these songs. For you slept, I stayed awake, dreaming about the ways of time I put into this, and the scars of your wrist. Where do we go from here? Throw me back to your promises, like your life. Can I be done with this? While I wait. Buried beneath your breath, come and take all that's left. The seconds of lifetime with you, sever the lifeline we used to lose. Forcing would never fit. You said love and never did. Actions speak louder than words. You always come through. But if you count to your promises, like your life, can I be done with this? Well, I sleep.
once again, thank you to all the viewers out there. And this next song, I wrote it in high school. We've only played it about 4 times, so give us a break, would you? Describe all the pain that I feel when I am with you. Shout all the words that you don't want to hear and you fear because they're true. Just another day, better hide it away, better not let the blood soak through. 'Cause I've had enough, I call your bluff, you can't tell me what to do. I'm sorry, my friend, this is the end. So grab the paper and grab the pen. And when it's over, what will you do then? Goodbye, my friend, this is the end. Well, maybe in another life we could have all just stayed the same. But that won't happen and never will, I guess, if you're to blame. Well, can we get right to it? I feel like I might go insane. It wasn't cool when you broke the rules, guess that's how you play the game. I'm sorry, my friend, this is the end. So burn the paper and grab the pen. And when it's over, what will you do then? Goodbye, my friend, this is the end. If I could, I'd burn you down, I'd tear you up. Don't ask me for help, 'cause I don't give a what. When will you realize that you're all alone? Loneliness is the only place you'll ever know. I'm sorry, my friend, this is the end. So burn the paper and grab the pen. And when it's over, what will you do then? Goodbye, my friend, this is the end. I'm sorry, my friend, this is the end. So burn the paper and grab the pen. And when it's over, what will you do then? Goodbye, my friend, this is the end. Sorry, I had to adjust my pedal there. All right, this is the last song of the night. It's a song we lovingly call Silver because it's called that.
energy tonight with Silver on Summit Sessions Live. Now let's take a look at what the viewers at home have to say. Over on YouTube, Kevin Staub asks, for Mark, would you rather fight 10 duck-sized Wyatts or 1 horse-sized Brendan?
Stoby, thank you for the question. I'm going to go with both at the same time. I'm feeling confident tonight.
Ready to take on the world.
Quack.
Sean Cush asks on Twitter, how many stickers do you have on your drum kit?
Over 1,000.
That is a lot of stickers. Do you have a certain favorite?
I like the Elmo right here.
Yeah,
I look
like
at
the
him a
Elmo.
lot
That's
in
my favorite
practice.
for sure.
On Twitter, Nightmare Man asks, what is your favorite cartoon?
Tom and Jerry, I think.
Aw, dang, you had to bring out the past. I would have to say Rick and Morty, but like
SpongeBob SquarePants.
That doesn't count.
Powerpuff Girls is pretty done
Doesn't
good.
count.
Tell you that.
Classics all around. Cherry Blue Her on Twitter asks, what is the best 90s grunge band?
It's different for all of us. I'd probably say Soundgarden. I love Soundgarden. What about you?
Ah, shoot, dude. You know, like Alice in Chains, even though I wouldn't call them my favorite band, I think that you cannot deny that they were the king of the 90s.
Yeah.
Soundgarden for sure.
Soundgarden.
All classics, definitely. On Twitter, Norman Potts asks, what's your favorite part of working together?
Working together.
Probably how much food we end up
Yeah.
eating when we're together.
We're just
like,
like
hey,
food
band
enthusiasts,
practice.
yeah.
How about some
Burger King.
It's just an excuse to like eat food together. It's
excuse.
awesome, yeah.
It's always fun to eat with friends. Well, thank you so much for coming out tonight and sharing your music with all of us. The Screaming Memes are on Facebook and Instagram. Next, we have rap from Children of the Night. But first, let's see what's new with Brody Britton for Music in the Mitten.
Welcome to Music in the Mitten, a segment of Summit Sessions Live devoted entirely to Michigan music. I'm your host, Brody Britton, and I've got the scoop on Michigan music news, upcoming concerts in Mount Pleasant, Detroit, and Grand Rapids. So let's just get right into it. There may not be much music in Mount Pleasant, but do not fret, because Detroit has you covered. At Little Caesars Arena on December 13th, Jeezy will be returning with his annual The Return of Snow All White Winter Mega Fest, where he will perform beside artists like Lil Baby and Tiana Taylor. The Fillmore will have Ski Mask the Slump God on November 27th and Steel Panther on December 7th. At the Majestic Theater, there will be Madian with Good Faith on November 23rd, High on Fire with Power Trip on November 26th, and the 6th annual Bruiser Thanksgiving thrown by Detroit rapper Danny Brown on November 27th. The Magic Stick will have Dr. Fresh with Codes on November 22nd, Monkey Line on November 27th. St. Andrews Hall will have Ice 9 Kills on November 26th, Sponge on November 27th, with Confidence and Helmet on November 29th, Guided by Voices November 30th, and Water Parks December 3rd. Grand Rapids has also got you covered for all your concert needs. Van Andel Arena will have Trans-Siberian Orchestra on December 1st. The Intersection will have Madian with Good Faith on November 22nd, if you missed them in Detroit. Earth Gang on November 24th, Desmond Jones on November 27th, and Issues on November 30th. 20 Monroe Live will have Ski Mask the Slump God on November 26th, and Steel Panther on November 30th if you can't make those Detroit shows, and Lewis the Child on December 4th. That's it for this episode's installment of the final Music in the Mitten of the season. Come back next time for more Michigan music news. But until then, let's get back to the music here on Summit Sessions Live. We'll be right back.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
Because you said rude things about my work, I started to question my own voice.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of your negative comments online, I've almost quit doing the one thing that makes me happiest in life.
Because you shared something about me that was private, I felt embarrassed.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Because of you sharing your story with me, I feel comfortable sharing my own.
Because you were there when I was coming out, you helped me regain my confidence.
I'm still here today because of you.
Your girls have been with you through every moment of your life. They were with you when you felt unbreakable, and with you when you had your heart broken. They were with you when you shared your love with the world, and with you when she became your world. They're still with you right now. But how well do you know them?
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
We are back with our season finale of Summit Sessions Live. I'm your host, Carrie Brewer. We're broadcasting live on MHTV, YouTube, and Mountain 91.5 right now. Thank you so much for your great questions for the Screaming Mimes. We have more great music on the way, and we can't ask questions unless you send them. So send us your questions and comments on Twitter at @summit_sessions. And if you're watching on YouTube Live, leave us a comment below. Up next is a band from Detroit. Children of the Night features hip-hop artists Wood Zombie and Chop. Here they are to perform Miles and Hearts on Summit Sessions Live.
Yeah. Hey. We go by Children of the Night. Yeah. My name is Wood Zombie. This is my brother right here, Chop.
Chop.
Yes, sir. We from Detroit. This song right here is called Miles and Hearts. And this song is basically, you know what I'm saying, about sending that love, that light, and that energy to one of your distant lovers. You know what I'm saying, sending good vibes, because a lot of times we might feel how we feel inside, but we need to be able to translate that to another person. And sometimes they could be a whole lot of miles away. You know what I'm saying? So we dedicate this song for people like that. So look, 500 miles I'm counting to get to you. 500 thoughts of mine of what you do. Be at peace. Let's handle our differences in the sheets. With these art, love, lyrics, I paint a picture of. Look, 500 miles I'm counting to get to you. 500 thoughts of mine of what you do. Be at peace. Let's handle our differences in the sheets. With these art, love, lyrics, I paint a picture of. Hey, staring out the window, such a hell of a feeling. When so much shit on your brain and there's no one to listen. I'm waiting up for a change, and I know this ain't living. I don't know that if I die, what's the same or be different. I feel we on the same page, a different dimension. I feel we want the same things, under love, no commitment. We ain't from the same place, though. We share the same love, same bed, and same space, though. It's alright. Used to getting left under the moon. The child of the night consumed like shrooms under the moonlight. Had 2 fights. One was with myself and with my own life. Fighting with these demons, I know I left you alone nice. My bad, though. You was good to catch me in a bad zone. You flipped that like packs of the thrax. Still, we ain't make it, though. Honestly, maybe it's post-traumatic that bothers me. I was in the field with them greens, could teach you botany. The prophecy was written, it didn't include you, obviously. I wish I could go so far from here. When I leave my body, could I leave my heart in it? Feel the purple rain in the sky, fill my cup with it. Yo, I know it's 500 miles apart. You want me so? 500 miles, I'm going to get you close. Be real with yourself before you deal with me. Cause I gotta be real with myself before I deal with she. Hey, and that's the Miles and Hearts. Hey, hey, you got Miles and Hearts. Hey, hey, you got Miles and Hearts, and yes, the Miles and Hearts. Hey, hey, yeah. Like I said, that song's called Miles and Hearts, and it's for all the distant lovers out there. You know what I'm saying? Children of the Night, Zombo, chop chop. Yes, sir. Now this song right here is called Can't Explain It, right? So it's like when you're going through a bunch of things that you can't explain with a person, it could be love, it could be lust, it could be hurt, it could be a lot of these mixed emotions that you have. You don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, get it out. So look, these things get better sometimes it does, and man, sometimes it don't, but we can't let it go. Look, get better sometimes it does, and look, sometimes it don't, but we can't let it go. When I love you on my mind, do you really feel it? When I'm hurting but I'm fine, do you really feel it? When I need your time at times, would you really get it? If I need your undivided, would you really listen? If I love you on my mind, would you really feel it? If I'm hurting but I'm fine, would you really feel it? If I need your time at times, would you really give it? If I need your undivided, would you really listen? The way I feel inside, man, it had me tripping. Sometimes I wanna ride high as wisdom. Roll up another just to keep me centered. A thin line between love and hate getting thinner. Summer the winter. Lately I'm stuck with these feelings, expressing the Herbert's my inner self that needs help. PTSD be the stress. All of the pain that I felt and the pain that has left. Living and die alone. Put all of this truth in this microphone. What rap mean to you, is it more than songs? What rights mean to me, is it more than wrongs? Problems are meant to be spoken on. If not, then it's us who the joke is on. Look, why are we holding on? Why are we holding on? Why must we be so strong? Life can be less than amazing. Trapped in the maze, it's sunny, but people is shady. Don't mess with no one. Lately, I swear I've been on one. Claim that you own it, then show something. I get my roll on. Float on and float on and float on. One with the night, that's the ozone. Fly up so high, I don't feel it. Already know y'all gon' feel this. I don't wanna talk, deal with realness. What do you do when the pain take over? What do you do when your drug is comfort? But drugs is comfort, no love is comfort. What do you do when the anger you holding? Take aim and control of the things your brain don't want over. Angel don't hate on your shoulders like weighing like boulders. No one the same who can hold you. Life ain't the same for as long as sometimes it does, and yeah, sometimes it don't, but we can't let it go. You know it gets better sometimes it does, and yeah, sometimes it don't, but we can't let it go. Hey, you know it gets better sometimes it does, and yeah, sometimes it don't, but we can't let it go. You know it gets better sometimes it does, and yeah, sometimes it don't, but we can't let it go. And that's called Can't Explain It. Children of the Night. Hey.
That was Children of the Night with Can't Explain It. Thank you so much for being here tonight. So when did you two start performing together?
I would say around like 5 years ago, started performing together.
How'd you start?
I started off writing poetry, and this is my brother right here. So as I was writing, he was getting me more into rap, and as he was getting me more into rap, I was getting him more into rap. So we kind of started together.
Yeah, it's basically the real story, like back and forth, music, beats, to rapping and lyrics. So.
Well, we love that it's all in the family. So where can we hear more of your music?
Streaming.
Yep, all streaming platforms. So you can like search Wood Zombie, it'll pop up on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Children of the Night. Yep.
All right, very exciting. So what's the hardest thing about performing live?
The hardest thing performing live, probably like a live audience, because with a live audience you get a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I like to feed off energy, you know what I'm saying, with the crowd. More energy, you know, the levels be high. So
yeah, when you live, you just got to create the energy sometimes too if it's a smaller crowd. So yeah.
Speaking of crowds, what's the best thing that's ever happened at a live show?
Best thing, probably the most littest thing when our other members Silk the Chakra. We had a live show downtown and we was lit. We kind of stumped the table out.
Yeah, we broke a microphone.
We had episodes, we just stumped stages out. So sometimes we get lit and energy be like that and it's high volume. So
sounds like you always have a fun time when you're playing live. What advice would you give to someone who's trying to be a musician?
I would say don't give up. And a lot of times, a lot of people wouldn't understand or even feel what you're doing or the route that you're taking. It could be family, loved ones, or even friends. But you always got to stick to your plan and stick to your goal, what you know, what you're trying to do.
And I would say just being creative is possible because it's art and it's freeing. So you're really giving yourself. So if you want to do music, just create much as you can and often as you can and free as you can.
Very inspirational words from Children of the Night. Thank you for your awesome answers. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll hear more from Children of the Night and take some questions from all of you at home. We can't answer questions unless you send them, so send your questions to us on Twitter at @summit_sessions or leave a comment on the YouTube live stream. We'll be right back. We would like to thank Pizzanello's Pizza for their sponsorship of Summit Sessions Live and for providing food for the crew and bands. Thank you.
Your girls have been with you through every moment of your life. And they're still with you right now. But how well do you know them? You don't know my name.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzing overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
And we are back with Summit Sessions Live on MHTV and streaming on YouTube Live from the School of Broadcast and Cinematic Arts at Central Michigan University. Coming up now, we have more music from Children of the Night. But this is your last chance to get all of your burning questions answered. Send us your thoughts, questions, and comments on Twitter at @summit_sessions. And if you're watching on YouTube Live, let us know what's going on in the comment section. Here now is Children of the Night with Laugh.
Hey, children of the night. So look, this song's called Laugh, for the acronym Loyalty Always First. And it's just about, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the situations that we've dealt with, like in the city, in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, growing up. You go through a lot of different things, man. A lot of times you need loyalty first. You'll deal with a bunch of people that turn their back on you, that do some grimy things to you. So this song's go out to all our loyal people. Hey, in the game, making calls like a ref. Gave a chain, rep the gang when I left. From the streets, I grew up sudden death. Ain't no peace in the hood when you blessed. When I don't know, I just stayed in myself. I've been wrong about the love that I felt. I've been gone for a minute, I swear. I'll be back for the family, and yeah, from the ghetto, so I'm chasing the check. Bump the money, it's about the respect. I've been through a lot. If it's things that I haven't been, know I'm ready. I put boogie for pettiness. You put God in your heart when it's relevant. Evil knocking at your door, don't let him in. Poverty turn us to better men. Honestly, don't trust, don't let him in, yeah.
Game still good when I make plays.
When I make plays, woo.
2002, I was 10, see my cousin and my brother really loving on the
Swipe gang.
Real little baby, I got phone
names. TC, Rico, chop, hey.
When you come around, baby girl, be quiet and act like you really
no things.
Wanna let my soul free. Deep down, I'm just really trying to be me. Got the devil over here talking to me. Like, get money, young boy, run the streets. Around in a Humvee. But the devil keep on teasing me with two seats. Me and bro ain't had number 2 feet. So you know we chose get it out the streets.
Hey, y'all was pole on the floors, we was sleep. Bumper lover, lost my friends to the streets. Turned slimy, so I'm sleep like I'm sleep. Grammy could've said at the team, but I'm alive and got killed with some dreams. I'm down to ride, cause I know what it means to be by your side when they ride with the beam. Look inside of the mirror and see all of the changes. You grow up and change your ways. Got two of them giving me face like back in the day. Make me look back at it. Gotta have this little vibe like a bad habit.
Sacrifice. Yeah, you know you gotta
earn some stripes. Hey,
you know you gotta earn some stripes. Yeah, you know you gotta earn some stripes.
Cause in the game, making calls like a ref. Gave a chain, rep the gang when I left. From the streets, I grew up sudden death. Ain't no peace in the hood when you blessed. When I don't know, I just stayed in myself. I've been wrong about the love that I felt. I've been gone for a minute, I swear. I'll be back for the family, and yeah, from the ghetto, so I'm chasing the check. Bump the money, it's about the respect. I've been through a lot. If it's things that I haven't been, know I'm ready. I'm a boogie for pettiness. You put God in your heart when it's relevant. Evil knocking at the door, don't let him in. Poverty turn us to better men. Honestly, don't trust, don't let him in. Yeah.
Loyalty.
And that's called Life. Loyalty always first. Children of the Night.
Gang.
We'll get into this next one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So this track right here, it's called Reflection.
Reflection is close and personal.
It's close and personal, and it's just about, you know what I'm saying, reflecting. Look. Takes a mirror to reflect and see it clearer. But sit into the world is my perception of my feelings. I know that people turn like zombies cause I've been bitten. I know that when she hold me at night, all is forgiven. You shouldn't even doubted me twice, but man, you did it. Had so many trying to come back in my life. I ain't with it. Paint the block, throw up your set. We ghetto children. People die from respect. Don't be a witness. I ain't tried after she left, stayed on my mission. But how 200 some days, papers got me on the system. Put some close ones in the grave, no longer than me. I just might put all of my love in Lil TT. I just mixed 3 different drugs and I ain't sleepy. Gotta tell yourself to keep pushing when you feel like quitting. Never really know if you a champ until you risk it. Never knew the power of money to live with missing. Never knew the skies were below me. Oceans not empty and real people only. They show me just how to get it in. Small crimes get even harder when lonely trust I live in. Small crimes can run our lives. Some people die to get it. You and I coincide until this life is ended. Drugs kiss the back of my mind. I love the life is feeling. I started with passion and mixed perception with it. Just don't turn your back on me when the things get realer. Hey,
I've been going through it lately. Everything
surround me wavy.
All sounding waves too
High lately, high lately. Hey,
all frequencies and bad vibrations.
Vibrations.
I'm just trying to find
who I am. Hey, who I am lately.
I've been going through it lately. Everything
surround me wavy.
All sounding waves
too high lately, high lately, high lately.
All frequencies and bad vibrations. I'm just trying to find who I am.
Who I am lately.
I've been going through it lately.
Everything surround me wavy.
All sounding way
too high lately, high lately, high.
All frequencies and bad vibrations. I'm just trying to find who I am lately. I've been going through it lately. Everything's around me wavy. Arc sounding waves too high lately. All frequencies and bad vibrations. I'm just trying to find who I am lately.
And that was called Reflections. Internalize and reflect on yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Reevaluate sometimes.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. So this last track right here is called Many Moons. And it's basically, you know what I'm saying, under the moons, under the suns, a lot of things happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of situations go, a lot of loves pass, a lot of love gain, you know? So we just talk about what we do up under the sun and under the moon. Listen. Look,
bump it.
Hey, bump it. I'm shooting shots like a free throw. Mama always told me love can never come from street folk. Be careful of the energy you give and who you need for. Always got an underlying agenda that they hear though. Only let her chill up in my space cause she got deep. Whoa, maybe if I ain't had it, you had it. Would you front a kilo? If I ain't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I ain't make you scream and make your body shake, would you still love me? I'm asking you these questions like you down the ride. We grew up in a peaceful home. I'm straight up out the other side. Hell, pistols ring out, cops rage, you know bail. My homie, he was killed in broad day and you could tell. From looking in my eyes, I ain't been the same for real. Some years, man, it had took me to come out my shell. Some tears, man, it took me to a place. The pain don't wanna look it in the face. One day we'd be okay. Hey, I thought that until the same day it wasn't the same. I wrote about it, me 6 Supreme, it's called Changes. Ask God as my demons couldn't figure who to blame. Hey, look, I just took a shawty from the city to the lake. Just lost another soul around me, spirit in the waves. I never met nobody in this life who could say me. As time goes on, as life goes by, you realize what love is and see who not and who they claim they is. Just take your shot, let's make these ends meet to the end of our time. I pray that everything will be fine, fine. Yeah, she prayed that I'll love her this time. I couldn't see him coming down my eyes, so look, I had to let my soul cry, cry. Yeah. Yeah, and that's called Many Moons, y'all. I go by Wood Zombie, Chop, Children of the Night.
Children of the Night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Long live the children.
Another great song from Children of the Night. Now let's move into the questions you've written for us from home. Over on Twitter, Frank asks, who do you think is the littest rapper?
The littest rapper right now, I'm going with Future.
I'm going to say Little Baby.
Definitely some popular people out there. Over on Facebook, Ashley Straub asks, if you could tour with any artist, who would it be and why?
Ooh, if I could tour anybody, probably Rihanna. It's because it's Rihanna, you know?
Absolutely.
I'm going to say Chris Brown and Future. Chris Brown and Future.
Be a fun time all around. Yeah. On YouTube, Thomas Paulison asks, if you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's easy. Tacos.
French fries.
Taco was a popular answer around the studio.
Yeah. Sure,
well, thank you so much for performing tonight. That's a wrap for this season of Summit Sessions Live. Once again, thank you to Children of the Night and the Screaming Mimis for being here. Don't forget, you can keep up with Summit Sessions Live on Twitter at @summit_sessions. I want to thank all of our viewers who tuned in this season. Your viewership and artist questions made the show such a blast. A special thanks goes out to our hardworking crew from MHTV, MMR, WMHW, and beyond. We want to say a fond farewell to our graduating seniors, Yun, Sean, and Anna, who have been so valuable to the show. We love you and wish you all the best after graduation. We know you all will do amazing things. We'll be back in the new year with more amazing talent and fun times. Until then, for everybody here at Summit Sessions Live, I'm Carrie Brewer, and have a happy holiday season with your friends and family. Thank you so much for tuning in.